Now, these closures aren't just affecting smaller retail and businesses. Big corporations are also downsizing.
A Walmart in Coon Rapids will shut its doors later this month.
Hundreds of CVS pharmacies are closing this year.
The national drugstore chain confirmed the closures of 270 stores.
Your local Walmart could be gone tomorrow. That Walgreens down the street, Shuttered. The grocery store where you've shopped for years, permanently closed. This isn't some doomsday prediction. It's happening right now across America. Over 3,000 major retail stores are shutting down permanently in 2025. Pharmacies, grocery chains, department stores, fast food giants, they're all collapsing. These aren't pandemic casualties. This is a complete systemic failure of the retail model. Crushing rent costs, online competition, organized theft, and consumers who fundamentally changed how they shop. When these stores disappear, they're taking essential services with them. Access to food, medicine, jobs, all gone. Small towns and vulnerable neighborhoods are feeling the worst impact. Today, we're counting down the 35 biggest retail chains collapsing in 2025 and what their shutdowns mean for everyday Americans like you. Will your town be next? Number 35, CVS. CVS is in full retreat, closing 270 stores nationwide in 2025. What makes this worse? This is just the latest wave. The pharmacy giant already shuttered 900 locations between 2022 and 2024, and they're nowhere near done. The drugstore apocalypse is accelerating. Declining insurance reimbursements, exploding operational costs, and customers fleeing to online pharmacies have made physical locations money losers. When CVS can't make it work, entire neighborhoods become pharmacy deserts. No prescriptions, no quick healthcare access, no convenient medical supplies. Just empty storefronts where your local drugstore used to be. Number 34. Advance Auto Parts. Advance Auto Parts is slamming on the brakes. They're closing 523 corporate stores, exiting 204 independent locations, and shutting down 4 distribution centers. The company is targeting consolidation into 13 large facilities by 2026. The auto parts industry is getting crushed from all sides. Cars are lasting longer, electric vehicles need fewer parts, and Amazon dominates online sales. When your entire business model depends on frequent breakdowns and cars keep running for years without major issues, you are in serious trouble. The DIY repair market is dying. Advance Auto Parts is going down with it. Number 33. Amazon Fresh. Even Amazon couldn't solve the grocery puzzle. The e-commerce giant is closing Amazon Fresh locations in California and Virginia after discovering that cutting-edge technology does not guarantee profits. Here's the harsh reality. When the world's most efficient company can't make physical grocery stores profitable, it raises serious questions about the entire industry. If Amazon can't crack this code, maybe the traditional grocery store is doomed. Number 32. At Home. At Home filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and is closing 26 stores before September ends. This home decor chain got caught up in the perfect storm of changing consumer habits and rising costs. When people are struggling to pay rent, they're not buying decorative throw pillows, are they? Number 31. Best Buy. Best Buy was supposed to be the survivor, the electronics retailer that figured it out. They outlasted Circuit City. Hey, Best Buy also outlasted Radio Shack, but now they're closing 24 stores with another 10 to 15 shuttering in 2025. The problem? Product cycles have slowed dramatically. People upgrade phones every few years, but keep their TVs and their laptops for nearly a decade. Meanwhile, Apple, Samsung, and Microsoft sell directly to consumers, cutting out the middleman. Number 30. Big Lots. Big Lots narrowly escaped bankruptcy, but locations are still closing. The company suffered from an identity crisis. Was it a discount store, furniture outlet, or home goods brand? Customers couldn't tell what they were, and worst, they stopped showing up to Big Lots. Business of Home reports some locations will keep the Big Lots branding, while others get retooled to be less furniture-centric, corporate speak for complete confusion. Number 29. Cosmics. McDonald's is closing 3 Cosmics locations, their experimental beverage-focused spin-off. The brand's focus on drinks with limited food options has not resonated with consumers. Number 28. Del Taco. A Del Taco franchisee closed 18 locations in Colorado after filing for bankruptcy, leaving just 1 restaurant in the entire state. Even established fast food brands are vulnerable when those costs rise. Number 27. Denny's. Denny's is closing 100 restaurants in 2025, marking the end of an era. The chain was on track to close 50 by the end of 2024, but that number has accelerated. The pandemic changed habits permanently. People eat at home more, they order delivery, or choose faster, cheaper options. The classic diner experience is fading in a digital, fast-paced world. Number 26. Dick's Sporting Goods. Dick's Sporting Goods is closing 35 stores this year. When customers can order equipment online with next-day delivery, large sporting goods stores become unnecessary. Number 25. Dollar General. Dollar General closed 27 locations in January while opening only 9 new stores. This discount giant that thrived on a store-on-every-corner strategy is now pulling back from its aggressive expansion. Operating costs are rising. The company blames higher costs for the closures. In hundreds of small towns, Dollar General is the only retail option within miles. When they close, entire communities lose access to essentials. Number 24. Domino's. Domino's is closing locations globally, with at least 170 in Japan alone. The economics of delivery have shifted dramatically, and even pizza giants are finding the model unsustainable. Number 23. Foot Locker. Foot Locker is closing more than 400 stores by 2026. Once the heartbeat of sneaker culture in shopping malls, it's been crushed by the digital revolution. The company plans to rebrand 280 stores, focusing on community, power store, and play concepts, but with malls themselves declining, fewer people walk past Foot Locker in the first place. Number 22. Forever 21. Forever 21 started closing underperforming stores in February with plans to close as many as 200 locations. This fast fashion retailer that once dominated malls is struggling to stay relevant. Rising costs and declining foot traffic in malls have made many locations unprofitable for the struggling retailer that can't compete with online alternatives. Number 21. Goodwill. Goodwill announced the closure of 13 locations in California. When even charity organizations can't keep locations open, it shows how widespread the retail crisis has become. Number 20. Jack in the Box. Following plummeting stock prices, Jack in the Box closed several underperforming stores in February. Rising costs forced the chain to shed its weakest performers. Number 19. JCPenney. JCPenney began 2025 by announcing plans to close 8 stores. The department store model is broken. Those stores were shut down for good in May. Number 18. Joann. Joann announced it would close all remaining stores after filing for bankruptcy a second time in less than a year. This isn't just another retail failure, it's the collapse of an entire do-it-yourself ecosystem. The craft store chain that served sewing, quilting, and crafting communities all across the USA is shutting down completely, leaving hobbyists with nowhere to turn. Number 17. Kirkland's. Kirkland's operates around 300 stores, but recently purchased the Bed Bath & Beyond brand, hoping to refocus its strategy. Part of that involves shedding underperforming stores. Number 16. Kohl's. Kohl's was supposed to be the survivor, the department store that figured things out with loyalty programs and Amazon returns. But they're closing 27 underperforming stores and a fulfillment center before April, and investor confidence is really shaken by this. Coming into the year with more than 1,150 Kohl's locations, even strategic partnerships could not save struggling locations. Number 15. Kroger. Kroger announced it will close up to 60 underperforming locations before 2026. When one of America's largest grocery chains starts closing stores, it signals serious problems. Number 14. Lumber liquidators LL Flooring. Yep, LL Flooring was ready to close for good until a private equity firm acquired it in late 2024. Nearly 100 stores were slated to close as part of the Chapter 11 filing. Number 13. Macy's. Macy's isn't just another department store, it's an American institution. But the company have accelerated closures, shutting down 65 stores by January instead of the originally planned 50. The department store format has collapsed. When Macy's leaves, entire shopping malls struggle, foot traffic drops, local jobs vanish. It's more than a brand in decline. It's a symbol of retail's disappearing middle class. Number 12. Noodles & Company. Noodles & Company closed 20 locations in 2024 and 17 more in 2025. Rising food costs are squeezing margins beyond sustainability. Number 11. On the Border. On the Border closed nearly a third of its 120 restaurants in late February, then filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy weeks later. The Tex-Mex chain could not adapt to changing dining habits. Number 10. Party City. Party City isn't just closing locations. They've gone already. The entire chain has shut down permanently from February 28, 2025. The party supply business model has become completely obsolete in today's economy. When people can order party supplies online, faster and cheaper, with probably more choice, why drive to a strip mall store? The era of single-purpose retail is completely over. Number 9. PNC Bank. PNC Bank closed nearly 10% of its branches and shuttered additional locations in 2025. When branches close, it cuts off local economies from credit and financial services. Number 8. Red Robin. Red Robin is planning to close as many as 70 locations, starting with 10 to 15 underperforming restaurants this year. The gourmet burger chain with bottomless fries is losing ground to fast casual competitors. A meal for two can easily hit $40 after tax and tip, pushing budget-conscious families away. The sit-down service model feels outdated in the age of mobile orders. Number 7. Smoky Bones Bar and Fire Grills. Smoky Bones announced plans to close at least 9 underperforming locations in March. Half of the remaining locations will transition to the Twin Peaks brand. Number 6. 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is closing 444 of its more than 13,000 locations in North America after sales have sharply declined. Many communities will lose their local convenience option. Number 5. TGI Fridays. TGI Fridays shut down 36 locations in January, with more closures coming. The chain that used to be the life of the party is quickly losing relevance. Today's consumers crave authenticity, not corporate crafted fun. Number 4. Torrid. Torrid informed investors in March that it would begin its store optimization plan. Up to 50 stores will close before year-end as the plus-size fashion retailer struggles with online competition. Number 3. UPS. UPS is closing up to 73 buildings before July 1st and cutting nearly 20,000 jobs. When even UPS is cutting back this dramatically, it shows how the entire logistics industry is under pressure. Ready for number 2? Walgreens. Walgreens plans to shut down 2,150 locations between now and 2027. That's roughly a quarter of its 8,600 Walgreens stores. Rising costs, shrinking profits, and declining insurance payments have made many locations unprofitable. In areas where Walgreens is the only pharmacy, closures create dangerous healthcare gaps. As they pull back, access to medicine becomes a privilege, not a right. And have you guessed number 1? It's Walmart. Wow, if Walmart is closing stores, something serious is happening. The retail giant shut down locations in 6 states, with California hit the hardest. This isn't about low sales. It's about the economics no longer working even for the world's most efficient retailer. Let's take a step back from all this for a reality check. The retail collapse isn't just about empty storefronts. It's a warning about what's coming for the entire economy. We've been living on borrowed time and borrowed money. Decades of debt and artificial stimulus created the biggest bubbles in American history. The Federal Reserve kept printing money, thinking they could postpone the inevitable forever. But you can't solve a debt crisis with more debt. When giants like Walmart can't make it work anymore, the foundation is falling apart. The day of reckoning is coming, and this retail apocalypse is just the appetizer. Thank you for watching.